So, hello everyone, and how are you doing today? I hope you're doing
well.
Okay, so today we, the health department of the Woodford Seventh-day Adventist Church, bless the Lord.
Yes.
We'll be doing what, Auntie Vin?
Making healthy waffle and bread.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
And so we're also teaming up with the Eden Revive Ministry. Come on in, Auntie Marie.
Yes, Eden
Revive Ministry from London,
yes.
from Britain, that will be helping us to do and teaching us how to make these healthy
alternatives.
Yes.
Right.
So, hello everyone. Okay, like Sheikah and Benisa just said, we're making a healthy alternative for bread. Okay, and it's a very easy recipe. All right.
Okay.
So shall we begin?
Yes, and remember to hit up that like button and to share the love and leave your comments below if you find this video really informative. All right, and we encourage you to make this at home. You will love it, and you can add your own twist to it as well. All right, so let's get straight to it.
Right. So I'm just going to show you briefly what I'll be using to make my waffle today. All right, and these are things that you can find in the home. You know, most homes will have all of these things. So I'm using healthy alternative. Instead of flour, I'll be using some oats, right? And I am going to use cornmeal, okay? A little bit of vanilla and some flaxseed. Yes, these are not grounded. You can use them just like that. A bit of salt. I'm using Himalayan salt, and I'm using almond milk, right? And you don't have to use almond milk. You can use some water if you want, but this will give it a fluffier, nicer texture. And these are some ripe bananas. We had them in abundance the other day, so we froze some, right? So I'm using frozen bananas. But if you've got fresh, well-ripe bananas, that's good just the same. So here we go. All right, so what you do is 1 part cornmeal to 4 parts oats, okay? So if I just swap around my spoons, right, this is a cup, so I'm going to actually do 1, 2, 3 cups of oats, and this is my half cup measurement. I'm just gonna do about 1, yeah, 1 and a little bit more cornmeal. You don't have to use as much cornmeal. Normally, if you use 4 parts oats, 1 part cornmeal will do, or a little bit less, depends on what the texture that you're looking for. All right, so notice that's what I've got in my bowl, and then I'm just gonna give my bananas a little chop. All right, these are frozen bananas that I've got here. So with a eating knife, I'm just gonna chop it a little bit. Right, I took them out of the fridge a little while now, so they are not as hard, okay? And I'm just gonna throw those in, all right? So I'm going to get, and Danielle is my little helper today, right, Danielle? Right, so would you like to come and get a little bit of salt for me? Just for taste. You don't need a lot of salt, and I'm using Himalayan salt. All right, so about that, just a little bit more, Danielle. All right, so that salt will do. And then we're going to use a little bit of flaxseed. If you like it ground, you can actually ground it. But notice, if you're using flaxseed, don't ground it and leave it like that. It gets rancid easily. You need to freeze it, all right, if you've got a lot of grounded flaxseed. And a little bit of vanilla. Actually, this is molasses, right? I'm just going to use this. Right, and put a little molasses and add to the sweetness as well as nutrition, yeah, rich in iron, and it will give it a nice color as well. So this is molasses. I did say vanilla, but correction here, this is molasses. Put a bit of molasses in that, and then I'm going to do a little bit of vanilla, just for taste. You don't have to do a lot, all right? Okay. And also, you can add any of your nuts and your seeds to that. So you can add chia seed, you can add sunflower seed, you can add any of the seeds that you have. What other seed could we add, Danielle?
Walnuts.
Walnuts, yeah. So we have walnuts, we add that. Yeah, add to the nutrition of the waffle, right? Okay. So I'm just going to add some milk. Right, you can add a mixture of both. I'm not going to use loads of milk. Right, and sometimes we use a bit of desiccated coconut as well. So Daniel, get me some water. Yeah, you're my little helper. Get me some water. And look, we just in the bowl. If you've got raisins as well, you can use raisins, right? But the banana and the molasses will actually sweeten this up. Right. And I'm going to be using a hand blender because it's just easier, right, to use a hand blender to do the mixing. Alright, so Daniel's going to pour the water in. You can pour all of that, Daniel. Right, so that's about 2 cups of water that he poured in. Lots of time we don't bother with measuring because it depends on the type of oats you're using. This is quick oats I'm using, but you can use actually any kind of oats, alright? But what you're looking for is a cake consistency, right? Here it is. So I'm starting my blending, alright? And we are looking for like a cake-like consistency, alright? So you can add more water if you like. I'm blending thoroughly, right? So the banana is mashed. Right. See, it's a little bit thick, right? See, a little bit thick, so I'm just going to add a little bit more water. Okay. Okay. So if we check now, look. See? Yeah? Like a cake kind of consistency. And guess what? I have some raisins, yes? I didn't put it out at the start, but you can add raisins to it as well. So I'm just going to put maybe a half a cup, right? Yeah, that's about a half a cup of raisin. And I'm just going to give it another little whisk so we can get some of the raisins blended into it. Alright, so that's us done. Alright, see? It's more like a batter, like you're making cake, yeah? Now, if you like it to be softer, you can actually add a little bit more water so it's a little runnier, alright? But if you want it a bit drier, if that's how you prefer it, then this consistency is alright. But if you prefer softer, just add a little bit more water. Alright, so I'm going to plug that out. Rest that in the sink. Okay. Now, I'm using this. This is a waffle maker, but if you've got a sandwich maker, right, you can actually use a sandwich maker. So this can make you what, 4 waffles at a time, okay? Or if you've got a pancake, the one that you bake pancake on, that is perfect as well. So I'm just going to plug it in and allow it to warm up a little bit, right? This is non-stick, and it's more like almost like a caster iron, so I don't need to oil this surface. But there are some of them that you actually need to use an oil spray to moist, you know, kind of, what do you say, moist, give a little bit of moisture, lubricate before you actually put on the waffle so it doesn't stick, just like when you're baking a cake. Alright, so I'm warming this. So now my waffle iron is ready, okay? My green light is now on, so we're ready to go, okay? So Daniel, are you looking forward to having some of this?
Sure.
Okay, alright, so what I do, just pour it on. And this will take about 8 minutes, so it's really quick. It's something that you can actually do in the morning. You get up after your devotion, before you take a shower. Just put that mix in, you know, by the time you get out of the shower, unless you stay very long, you can put this in, all right? And look at that.
Looking wonderful, looking
wow.
delicious, right,
Jan?
Yeah.
Yeah? So just spread it out so it's kind of even, all right? So let's make it even. Right? See, so it sits nicely. And don't worry if it's, you know, too much is on and it will flow over a little bit. Especially if you've got one like this. It has a getaway little groove, so it won't, you know. Right, so, right, it's kind of even now on the waffle iron. And then we just close and leave it to bake. So that should take about 8 minutes, all right? So you'll see what it looks like after 8 minutes.
And the waffle is baking.
It's smelling very great in here.
Of course, really, really good.
Oh man, I can't wait. Mercy.
It's really good, I tell you. And
yes.
I've had it already, and I love it with avocado. And in our community, right, Tashika?
Yes.
We have a lot of avocados.
A lot.
And it's really good with it. And if you have the avocados that are overripe as well, you can also, you know, crush it out. Yeah. Right. And make a guacamole and spread it over it and just enjoy. You know, it is a good way, you know, just to eat different, you know, healthy, you know. I love eating
and to
like
utilize
this.
what we have in our kitchens and even that's wasted.
Yes,
Sometimes we're tossing out these avocados when we can reuse them and have them to eat. That's
true. That's very true. I agree with that. And that is why we are here today promoting healthy eating. We are here today promoting healthy eating, healthy living, and here you see it, a healthier you in 2022. All right. Of course, and you know we are, as we said before, from the Woodford SDA Church, and the health department is bringing you this video because, you know, we see the need, you know, for us eating more healthier, right? And at the church now we have the program, the weight loss program, the weight loss challenge, and you know, we encourage persons to stay away from the bread, don't it, and the crackers. And that is why we are bringing this video to you, so that you can make the waffle in place of the crackers and the bread, right? Yeah, and today we're not alone. We have the great, the one and only, Sister Ivy.
Hey, I'm observing and I certainly going to try it.
Yes.
I have a sandwich maker though. I'm going to work with it and see what I can do.
Yes. And I know that your family is going to enjoy.
They better do.
All right, of course. And we are preparing over here. Can I lift it up? It's
Not
hot.
yet. Not yet, because
so we're preparing.
Apart, yes.
And here we have the avocado and the cucumbers, getting ready for the waffle. How are you feeling, Dan?
Great. I can't wait to eat it.
All right. So how do you know when it's ready?
When the green light is on.
See? Wanna show them?
Yeah, how do you know when it's ready?
See there, the color, look at it.
The color and when the
But I'm gonna
green
turn
light.
it over.
So you just time it and then...
About 8 minutes, and yeah, if you like it,
crisp.
If you like it crispy,
I like it crisp.
right, you can let it stay a little bit longer. If you don't like it that crispy, then you can actually take it out now.
Okay, I like it when it's crisp, it's firm.
Alright, so we're gonna remove that from the waffle iron.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just get a plate. So we're ready to take out our waffle, all right? Okay, you can see the color of it really nice, and it's done properly. See, so we're gonna just put it on this plate. All right, so Daniel, get me a knife, please. So that one is done. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how you can actually enjoy that, but allow me to put this one on first. And notice, because it's oat and it's thickening up, you can add a little bit of water to it if you want it to be thinner, okay? Now, instead of making oats porridge every day, or you know, if you're fed up of oats porridge, this is another way you can actually utilize your oats. You know, just adding a little bit of cornmeal and stuff to it. All right. Okay. So that one's ready to bake. Okay. Now, so I've got my waffle here, okay? So while we were waiting on the waffles to be ready, I just grab a few things I had in my refrigerator, okay? Now, avocado here is in abundance, yes? Rich in protein, so that would be the protein side. Now, because we've got banana in this waffle, and remember, banana is optional, okay? So if you make a basic one where there's no banana or no raisins, you can actually enjoy it with a salad, okay? Can enjoy it with a salad. If, like you've got banana, we've got banana in this one, okay? We've got banana in this one, so you could actually enjoy it with your favorite nut spread or nut butter. If you make your own jam where it's not a lot of high sugar content, yeah, you can actually spread it on there, or just mash some avocado on it. Daniel keeps saying, "Mommy, avocado, avocado." Yeah, you could just get me the avocado, Daniel, there. So I could take a slice off and you could just mash it. All right. But we just wanted to plate one for you to show you just how you can enjoy. So this is the avocado. Right? And Auntie Ivy, this is where you can come in now and see if you would like this with a peg up there, right? Okay.
And I know Dan is excited to taste it too.
So, I mean, you don't have to make it look all that nice because everything's gonna go down, right? Wait, Danielle, you can just have it like that. So I'm gonna get 2 plates and you and Sheikah can start working on the Auntie Ivy. All right. So, you know, if you've got tomatoes and stuff,
I would love her to taste it.
You like her to taste it? Okay.
Is it cool enough?
It's cool enough. So let me cut it in a triangle. All right. Maybe I was doing it a bit big. All right. You want a little whatever, right? You can make it to your taste. Let me just grab a small plate. Alright. So Auntie Ivy, you gonna try that and tell him how it tastes?
Certainly try.
She gonna try this?
Yes.
And Daniel can't wait.
Yes, let's see them eat. Come on.
Cheers.
What is it?
Encryption.
Yes, it's crispy, right? Yeah, I love when it's crispy.
Yeah, when it's like a crispy waffle. Ben,
Yes, thank you.
Come over here. Come and tuck in.
It tastes like banana bread.
Yeah? And it's quick and easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, 8 minutes and you've got something very nutritious. Avocado has some protein. You're getting your starch, your carbohydrates from the
waffle.
oats. Yeah? And there you've got you've got the fiber and all of that in it as well. Yes, you've got your potassium from the banana. So there you go. You can just enjoy it just
and
like
the
that.
flaxseed, amino acids.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, omega-3, yeah?
Definitely trying it and sticking to it.
That's right.
And remember, you can be flexible with this, yeah? If you're in a place where you can access like blueberries and all of that, you can add them, yeah? But just remember not to mix your fruit and your vegetable. And that's why you can just have it plain like that. Or if you make it without the banana and the raisins, which you can do, a basic waffle, you just enjoy it as a salad. You know, just drizzle some olive oil or something over it, a bit of chia seed, and you're good to go.